No, the red means better dead than red. Commie, communist. Fear of the red wave, the Iron Curtain, and the red wave, and that. But red is a color of blood sacrifice. It's a color of bold. It's it's an arrogant color in all genres and uh, in all attire. The shocking imagery of Francescoma with the 1978's Misfits with a red blazer on and a red Firebird. The image of Sid Vicious in a red coat. The image of Steve Jones in a red coat like that with a red tie. Um, yeah, it's a primary color. That's what makes it important. And I have red. They keep taking my red clothes away, or they cut buttons off it. They've been doing it for years to give me fucked up clothes. And I'm a red motherfucker. Travolta, he was the epitome of cool. As the years go on, that's the year I was born into. But Burt Young, he was a genius. But that, I mean, his acting was so sincere. It was like he knew a degenerate, serious alcoholic, abusive, degenerate loser. And Paulie had the verbal slang, the slurring, the diction, the astuteness at utter fucking up. He was so astute at fucking up. The wife beater helped his look, his dependence on Rocky and Talia. But there are moments, yeah, that's the early Rocky. Later on through the years, Burt, it was like seeing Burt became like when Ivan Drago was challenging Rocky. Burt Young's like, he was defending his paycheck, and he was defending his dinner, and he was defending his sister, and he was defending Rock, and he was doing it, and he was defending America. Yeah, but it's all about red everything, you know. Red is the color of passion, of love. Scarlet were the clothes she wore. Everybody knows, I'm sure. I would remember all the things we planned. Understand, it's true. Yes, it is. It's true. Please don't wear red tonight. This is what I said tonight. For red is the color that'll make me blue, you know? And don't let the blues turn you bad. Like the four freshmen said. Don't let the blues turn you bad, you know? Don't let the sun catch you crying. Crying's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have evil thoughts. But don't let the blues turn you black. When the bruises turn to black. When the smack turns to black. When the body turns to black. When the eyeballs turn to purple, then to black. you know? And that's when Agent Orange steps in and tells you, hey, baby, everything turns gray, you know? Turning gray with load. This is when he died. Because Richard hung himself. It happened just the other day, you know? Embrace it. Like the best advice I ever had. If you were at war in the trenches and you looked over at your dude and you felt the oncoming surge and strike against you, or strafe, land strafe, rifle strafe, and you're like, oh man, I'm scared. I don't know. He's like, just fucking embrace it, man. What can I tell you? Can you feel it? You'd be like, I feel it coming, man. Just embrace it, yo. Embrace the unknown. Embrace death. That's what Jim Morrison would tell you. Just embrace the unknown, man. And you're like, yeah, I feel a little bit better. Just embrace it. Let it take you. When we got a job to do, we got to do it well. We got to give the other fella hell. You know? But that Travolta, that walnut crack chin, that beautiful dimple chin, those green eyes, the black fucking hair. Welcome back, Cotter. He was just looking back. I guess what he was just to be seen and not heard. But he could have fooled me. I mean, I grew up with him, and I'm like, he's an angel. He looks like a demon or or a fucking angel. That motherfucker's beautiful. You know what I mean? Just Lucius. He wasn't he? You know, Travolta. And then he turns up in Pulp Fiction. Remember when that came out? Those were different times. I never thought I would long for the fucking '90s, but I do. The '90s were, compared to now, the '90s were like breakneck. It was like the summer of love. Looking back, that shit, I wanted that shit to last forever. Standing on Mama's porch, long before Mila Bot was born, right about the time Deerhead was. Those were the days. The drugs were going, the music was new, everything was new, everything was dying, but yet it was new still. Before technology had a snake, had its two front fangs sunk into our fucking neck. Before all that happened, back when there was movies, back when there was actual records, you could touch them. You could go to the bookstore. You know what I'm saying? If you went to the mall, you had shit to do. Don't tell me you're bored. So what do we do in the millennium? We close malls. That shit, that was pre-COVID shit. That's like, this lockdown shit has been in effect since Y2K. I've been telling you that. And there was some kind of curve and some kind of fuck up with our shit, our side activities that contributed to it. And all I wanted to do was spray nuts on little titties. But somehow I know God saw my deeds, and he told me long before this shit even got into play. He's like, sorry you had to fucking go through this. It's not you, it's the people you're with, and it's the life you're, and it's like, geez, that sucks. But there was only one of me, so it's just collateral damage. It's not my fault. Not my fault. My dick was spraying so prodigiously. A lot of these people got personally involved and got offended. It's like, what right do you have? Remember those videos they used to send me of a bear with a paper bag on its head and a bunch of fucking animal tamers to try to put it down? The thing's going ballistic and they're firing shots at it. So yeah, what the fuck you want that bear to know? You want that bear? He's got a fucking bag on his head, a big plastic garbage bag or something. And you motherfuckers are firing wildly. Stand down, motherfuckers, stand down. Oh, yo, dude, you know, even in wartime, have a little couth. Use samurai ethic when you want to fucking kill and rape like that. Just take one look at its eyes and send it through the heart. Fuck the dead body like a samurai would do. Don't fuck it while it's alive. That's not kosher. You got to confess that. That's between you and the man later.